Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL prediction segment, I am going to be giving you my picks and preview for the 2015 NFC South. Now, first place, don't be flabbergasted or be in a state of shock, people. I'm going to pick the New Orleans Saints. I think the Saints could gain some solace in losing 5 of 9 games by 7 points or fewer last season. Quarterback Drew Brees threw for 300-plus yards in 8 of 16 games, tied for number 1 in passing yards in the league. Defense was number 31 total and gave up 26.5 points per game. That's not going to cut it this season either. Turnover difference was minus 13, number 31 ranked in the league. Now, they had the number 1 total offense. They were number 4 total defense the year before, and for some reason they plummeted big time. Now, they acquired linebacker Donnell Ellerbe to help improve the defense, and they have acquired some rookies as well. Now, the improvement may be predicated on free safety Jarius Byrd, and if he's going to be 100%, a lot's going to depend on his status for this season. Now, the last time they missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons was 2007-2008. I don't see that happening again. I see them winning the division this season. Now we'll go to the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to pick them for second place. Now, linebacker Luke Kuechly led the NFL in tackles with 153. I mean, he is just a beast. Now, with quarterback Cam Newton, you always have a chance. Now, the resurgent Panthers had won their final 4 games last season, and they won the division with their robust 7-8-1 record. They averaged about 11 points per game allowed in their final 4. Now, the first time an NFC South team won consecutive division titles ever, and it would of course it would be unprecedented if they were indeed to win their 3rd consecutive NFC South title this season. I just don't see it happening. I think it's too much to try to do this 3 years in a row. Be a little bit more lucky than you would think the team should be in that division. Be very hard pressed to win 3 consecutive ones. Now, they were second in forced fumbles with 24 in 2014. I thought that was a very intriguing stat. Now, their offensive line may need to be improved a little bit if they have any chance of staying in contention with the Saints for the division title. And as you know, that's the team I'm predicting to win the division this season. But we will see what happens with Carolina. They're going to be a very interesting team to watch, and people are going to wonder, is this going to be the new dominant team right now, or were they a flash in the pan? Time will tell. Now, for third place, I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the Atlanta Falcons, quarterback Matt Ryan, yes, with that kind of consistency at quarterback position, you do have a shot, much like with the Panthers and Cam Newton. They were it was the 4th highest passing quarterback last season, 4,000, I don't know if I'm reading this right, 4,690 something, and I'm not seeing the last digit. I'm sorry about that. Now, linebacker Paul Warlow is obviously a player to be reckoned with. He was the 4th. He was 5th in tackles in 2014 with 143, and he also had 2 forced fumbles to add to his stats. The team that was lamentable defensively, number 32 in total defense, 26.1 points per game allowed, 27th in the NFL, and they were also number 32 in as far as passing yards allowed. So their secondary was obviously deplorable, and hopefully that will help improve them this season. They got defensive end Adrian Claiborne, may help augment really what was an atrocious defense in 2014. But in the positive side as well, they have They have Devin Hester, return guy, who's obviously phenomenal, unequivocally maybe the best return guy in NFL history. And they have Devonta Freeman, who will help maybe the running game this season. He rushed for over 2,000 yards in college last season. Now, last but not least, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I think the biggest question mark, of course, for this season, everybody's wondering, will rookie quarterback Jameis Winston be the savior for this team. Now, Levante David was third in tackles last season with 146. He's obviously going to be somebody that can be one of their mainstays on the defensive end. They were 30th in total offense and 29th in scoring offense in 2014. In 8 of the 16 games, they were under 200 passing yards from their quarterbacks. So 2-14 last season, you can't really go much further back than them. And the one positive note with Jameis Winston, maybe he could say, you know what, I played an integral role in help resurrecting a floundering franchise. Now, they did not, in 12 of the 16 games, the offense was so anemic that they could not score more than 17 points in 12 of those 16 games. They have defensive tackle Gerald McCoy. He had 8.5 sacks last season, and but they really didn't do much to ameliorate their defense as far as in the offseason. So they better hope that the offense improves in their time of possession. They were number 30 in the league last season in time of possession, about 27 minutes, 15 seconds per game. So that number has to improve dramatically so they can at least keep their defense off the field a little more and give them the opportunity to rest and therefore maybe play a little bit better. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment for the 2015 NFC South Preview, and stay tuned next time where I'll be giving you my picks and analysis for the 2015 NFC West. Until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.